Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to show you how to fix when Star Trek Infinite is stuck after splash screen, or if it is stuck on loading. If the game is not loading, then please follow the steps shown in this video. First step is to restart your computer. Do not ignore this step. Simply restart your computer once, and after the system restart, launch the game and then check. Still you're facing the problem, then select Borderless Full Screen or window mode in Paradox Launcher. So click on play over here. Now once you click on play, it will open Paradox Launcher. Go to game settings over here. Over here select Borderless Full Screen. If it is set to full screen, try Borderless Full Screen. Put a check on Borderless Full Screen and then launch the game. Launch the game and then check. If that does not work, you can try window mode over here and then you can launch the game. So in my case, Borderless Full Screen is working. So you can try this. This has worked for me. So you can try Borderless. If that does not work, you can try window mode and then check which one is working fine for you. Now the next step is to run the game from the game installation folder, and this will bypass the launcher. So you can skip the launcher and then check. Now to skip the Paradox launcher, you can close the launcher if it is open and then make a right click on the game in Steam and then select manage, then click on browse local files. It will straight away take you to the game installation folder. Over here you can see infinite rd, infinite exe files. So you can see these two files. You can launch the game using these exe files. So make a double click on this exe file and it will straight away launch the game. It will, here you can see it skipped the launcher. So this is how you can skip the launcher. You can launch the game from the game installation folder. Let me close the game first. And if this does not work, then you can try different step to skip the launcher. You can copy this location. This location is provided. This path is provided in the video description. So you can copy this command and then make a right click on the game, select properties. In the launch option, you can paste this command if the game is installed in C drive. So here you can see it's C drive. If the game is installed in C drive, you can paste it over here and then close this and then launch the game. But in my case, the game is not installed in C drive, it is installed in D drive. So you can copy this command as it is and you can paste it somewhere. So let me paste it over here and then go to the game installation folder, make a right click, select manage, then click on browse local files. And this is the installation folder for me. So in my case, it's in D drive. So I will copy this path and then instead of C drive till here, till infinite, because it does not, here you can see infinite infinite underscore rd.exe. So till here, till infinite, you can just replace the path, the new path over here. So copy this and then paste it over here from the beginning. Keep the inverted commas. Do not put any space after inverted commas. And till here you can paste the new path. And then you can copy this new path. In my case, it's in D drive. So I will make a right click, select properties, and then paste the new path over here. And then close this and then click on play. And this will also launch the game straight away. It will skip the launcher. So here you can see it skipped the launcher. Now the next step is to run the game as an administrator from the game installation folder. So make a right click on the game, select manage, then click on browse local files. And again, you can make a right click on infinite rd and then click on run as administrator. Or you can even go to properties and then go to this tab and then put a check on the box which says run this program as an administrator. Then click on apply, click on OK, and then make a double click, try launching the game as an administrator. You can even do the same thing with this exe file and then try to run this exe file as an administrator. So you can go to properties once again and then put a check on the box which says run this program as an administrator, then click on apply, click on OK, and then make a double click and launch the game and check which one is working fine for you. Still you're facing the problem, then make a right click on infinite rd once again, select properties, and this time put a check on this box over here and then select Windows 8 from the list. Not this one. Put a check on the box which says disable full screen optimization. Put a check over here and then click on apply, click on OK, and then make a double click, launch the game. Again, make a right click on this. If this does not work, you can try this with this exe file, properties, and then put a check on the box which says disable full screen optimization, then click on apply, click on OK. This might help you with the black screen issue. So try this. If that does not work, you can uncheck all the boxes, but still, if the game is not launching, in that case, you can uncheck both the boxes. If it does not work, you can uncheck it. Do the same thing with this exe file. Uncheck both the boxes. Apply, click on OK. Now, follow the next step. Now, the next step is to manually install Paradox Launcher. Now, for this, go to the game installation folder once again. Manage, browse local files, and then scroll down here. You can see launcher installer windows. So make a double click, or you can make a right click and then click on, you can simply make a double click, no problem. Make a double click and then click on next. Now you can over here, you can try remove, you can try repair over here, then click on repair. And then click on finish and then launch the game. If that does not work, make a double click. Next, this time click on remove. Click on finish. Now again make a double click over here. And then click on next, and over here, click on next, install it. So first of all, try repair. If that does not work, you can remove it and then reinstall the Paradox Launcher. So let the process complete over here. Now, once done, you can click on finish and then you can make a double click over here, launch the game from here, or you can even launch the game from Steam. Now, the next step is to try borderless full screen or window mode by making changes in the config file. Now for this, open File Explorer on your computer, go to Documents folder, and then open Paradox Interactive folder. Now over here, open Infinite folder. Now over here, you can see this PDX settings. So yeah, PDX settings. Open this, make a double click. Now over here, you can see the value may be full screen. So over here, you can try borderless full screen. So you can copy this borderless underscore full screen. You can type in borderless underscore full screen without any space and then click on file and then click on save. Now, right now, borderless full screen is selected. Now click on it. When you open the launcher, when it opens the launcher, here you can see borderless full screen is selected. Now, if that does not work, you can try window mode over here. So you can type in WINDOWED, window mode. So just type in window and then save and then launch the game. And now here you can see window mode is selected. So you can try making changes in the config file. You can try borderless full screen or window mode and then check. If that does not work, the next step is to try launching Steam as an administrator. So close Steam. So you can exit Steam and then you launch Steam as an administrator. So make a right click and then click on run as administrator. And once Steam is up and running, you can launch the game and then check. Next step is to allow the game exe file to your antivirus program. Now, this is happening with many users. So for many users, if you have any third-party antivirus, the game may not launch. So for this, you have to allow the game exe file to your antivirus program. So if you have third-party antivirus like Avast, Norton, Bitdefender, McAfee, Trend Micro, Komodo, whichever antivirus program you're using, make sure that you allow the game exe file to your antivirus program. Now, I'm not using any third-party antivirus, so I cannot show you how to do it. But if you're using Windows Security, but you can allow the game exe file to your antivirus program, you can Google it how to allow the game exe file in your antivirus program. Now, if you're using Windows security, then open Windows settings and then go to privacy and security if you have Windows 11. In Windows 11, click on privacy and security, then click on Windows security. In Windows 10, you will have an option update and security. In Windows 10, click on update and security, then click on Windows security. Now click on virus and threat protection. Scroll down at the end, you will see manage ransomware protection. Click on it. Now click on allow an app through controlled folder access. Click on yes to allow and then click on add an allowed app. Now click on browse all apps. Now go to the game installation folder. If the game is installed in C drive, open C drive, program file 686. Now open the Steam folder. Now open the Steam apps folder and then open the common folder. Over here you will find the game folder. In my case it's in D drive. So open the Steam folder over here and then Steam apps common and then find the infinite folder. Open this folder. Now select all the exe files. So whichever exe file you're able to select, here you can see 2 exe file. Select it, then click on open and then click on add an allowed app, browse all apps and then select the second exe file. Now click on open. Now type in control panel in Windows search box and then click on control panel. Now click on system and security. Now click on Windows Defender Firewall. Now click on allow an app or feature through Windows Defender Firewall. Now click on change settings on the top and then click on allow another app. Now click on browse and then again go to the game installation folder, open the game folder. And then select the game exe file once again. Click on open, click on add. Once the game is added, one exe file is added, click on allow another app once again, browse and then select the second exe file. Now click on open. Now click on add. Once both the exe files are added over here, now click on OK and now launch the game and then check. Now the next step is to update your Windows to the latest version. Now this is very important. So open Windows settings, go to update and security or Windows update and then click on check for update. Over here you will see check for update option. Once all the updates are installed, restart your computer. After the system restart, launch the game. Next step is to do a clean installation of your graphics driver. So if you have NVIDIA card, go to NVIDIA website. If you have AMD card, go to AMD website. I'm showing for NVIDIA. So go to NVIDIA website. Now over here, select your graphic card. Make sure that you select your product type. For me, it's GeForce. Now select your right series over here. For me, it's RTX 30 series notepad. If you're notepad, select notepad. If you're desktop, select desktop over here. Now select the right graphic card over here. So make sure that you select your graphic card over here. Now if you have Windows 10, select Windows 10. If you have Windows 11, select Windows 11 and then click on start search. And then the latest GeForce Game Ready driver right now is driver version 537.58. So you can click on get download and then click on download now. Now once the download is complete, run this exe file. Now once you run the exe file, you will see this screen. Click on agree and continue and then put a check on the box which says custom and then click on next. Now put a check on the box which says perform a clean installation and then click on next. Now after the clean installation, once this process is complete, first of all it will uninstall the previous version and then it will do a clean installation of the new version. And once this is complete, you can restart the computer and then launch the game. Now the next step is to run the game on dedicated graphic card. Now for this, type in graphics settings in Windows search box and then click on graphics settings and then click on browse over here. And then again go to the game installation folder, open the game folder and then select the game exe file. Now click on add. Now once the game is added over here, click on options, select high performance. Now click on save. Again click on browse and then select the second exe file. Click on add. Once the game is added, click on options, select high performance and then save. And now launch the game. Now the next step is to verify the game files. Now to verify the game files, go to Steam and then make a right click on the game select properties, go to the installed files tab, and then click on verify integrity of game files. After the verification, once this is complete, now launch the game and then check. Next step is to now skip this step if the game is not launched. If the game is not launching, you can skip this step. So if you are able to launch the game, switch to borderless or borderless full screen or window mode and lower down graphics settings. So if you are able to launch the game first. Now go to settings over here and then go to graphics. Now if this is set to full screen, you can try borderless window full screen. You can even go for window mode and check which one is working fine for you. You can also lower down resolution. Now if this is set to 4K, you can try 1920 into 1080p. Try over here, you can try the same resolution as per your monitor, as per your Windows. So if your Windows resolution is 1920 into 1080p, you can select the same resolution over here. Now over here, you can see graphics quality. If this is set to high, you can try medium. You can even go for low. Even for bloom quality, you can set it to low or medium. You can set it to low or you can turn this off and then apply the settings over here and then check the performance. Now the next step is to install Visual C++ file. For this, copy this link. The link is provided in the video description. Open this link in a browser. It will take you to Microsoft website. Scroll down here. You can see Visual Studio 2015, 17, 19, and 22. Download x86 and then download x64 and then run both the exe file. So once the download is complete, run both the exe file. So click on it, and if you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see the install option, click on install. In my case, I have just installed, so it's telling me to restart my computer. I already installed it, that's why I see the restart option. So, and then run the second file as well. Again, if you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see the install option, click on install. In my case, this is already installed. Now, once both the files are installed, you have to restart your computer. Make sure that you restart your computer. Restart is a must. After the system restart, launch the game. Next step is to disconnect additional controller connected to the computer. If you have any external devices, if you have these devices connected, disconnect it. If you have any kind of USB adapter connected which you are not using, disconnect all the external devices which you are not using. Also disable Steam overlay. So make a right click on the game, select properties, turn off this option which says enable the Steam overlay while in game, and then launch the game and then check. Also, if you have any other overlay application, like if you have overlay on in Discord, turn it off. If you have overlay on in GeForce Experience, turn it off. So close all the other overlay applications. Now also close all the overclocking applications. So if you have overclocking applications such as MSI Afterburner or RiverTuner running, close it. So do not overclock and close all the overclocking application and then launch the game. Also, if you have these services or software or application running, close this software, close this application. Make sure only the Steam and the game is running. The rest, close everything, including all your browsers and everything, all the application, background application. Also, if you have undervolted your computer, remove the undervolt and then launch the game. Also perform clean boot. For this, type in system configuration in Windows search box and then click on system configuration. So type in system configuration and then click on system configuration. Now go to the services tab and then put a check on the box which says hide all Microsoft services. Make sure that you put a check on hide all Microsoft services first and then click on disable all. In my case, this option is grayed out. I already did it, that's why. So in your case, disable would be highlighted over here. So make sure that you put a check on hide all Microsoft services first and then click on disable all, then click on apply, click on OK. You will see a restart option. Restart your computer and then launch the game. Next step is to increase the virtual memory. So to increase the virtual memory, type in view advanced system settings in Windows search box and then click on view advanced system settings and then click on the first settings and then go to Advanced tab, and then click on Change over here, and then select the drive. So uncheck the box which says automatically manage paging file size for all drives. Uncheck this box and select the drive where the game is installed. So select the drive, and then once you select the right drive, now put a check on custom size, and for initial size it's 1.5 into total RAM. So you can check the total RAM in Windows settings. You can go to system and then go to about, and total RAM in my case is 16 gigabyte. So you can calculate accordingly. In my case it's 16 GB, so I will calculate as per 16 GB. So, and first of all we have to convert 16 GB into megabyte. So we will open calculator. So type in calculator in run box and then click on OK, and over here it's 16 1.5 into total RAM. Total RAM in my case it's 16 RAM 16 GB. So 116 into 1024 is actually 1 GB is equal to 1024 megabyte. So 16 GB in megabyte will be 16384 into 1.5. 1.5 into total RAM. This is my total RAM in megabyte. Now 1.5 into total RAM, that is into 1.5. So in my case initial size is 24576, and maximum size is 3 into total RAM. Now total RAM in my case that is 16 gigabyte. I have 16 gigabyte of RAM. So 16 into 1024, I have converted this in megabyte. Now that is 3 into total RAM. So total RAM is this much into 3, that is 49152. 49152. 4915152. Now click on set over here, then click on OK, OK, apply, OK, OK. Now restart computer. Make sure that you restart your computer after this. Now the next step is to update the system BIOS. So go to your system manufacturer website. So if you have a Dell computer, go to Dell website. If you have a Lenovo computer, go to Lenovo website. If you have HP computer, go to HP website. So go to your system manufacturer website, select your model number, make sure that you select your computer, and then find the latest BIOS update available, and then install the latest BIOS. Now if you have a laptop, in case of laptop, make sure battery on your computer is more than 10% and the AC adapter, the charger, is connected to the computer. When you are updating BIOS, during the BIOS update, your system will restart. Do not unplug the power cable when it's updating the system BIOS. After the BIOS update, log into the computer and then launch the game. Now, the last step is to uninstall and reinstall the game to different drives. So if nothing is working, you can make a right click, uninstall the game. After the uninstall, go to the game installation folder, delete the game folder, and then restart your computer, and then reinstall the game to different drive, and then launch the game. So one of the steps shown in this video should help you to get the game running on your Windows computer. So that'll be all. Thank you so much for your time, and please like this video and subscribe to my channel.